Local Blast sends real-time deals from your favorite nearby spots. No searching, no spam, just legit savings when you walk by. Parents will save you a shit ton of time and money automatically. See something happening around you? Tap, claim, and go. Local rewards, no middleman, just show up and enjoy.
Hey, I'm Dave. I'm one of the co-founders of Local Blast, and this is going to be a quick walkthrough of the app that the users are going to be using to show you what the voucher campaigns, how do they redeem it, the flow, so you get a real good feel and understand of how amazing this app can be for you and for the user. And then I will open up the dashboard that you'll have access to when you join Local Blast. And eventually you'll be building these campaigns yourself. Campaign might sound like a scary word. It's not. We made it made it as simple and easy as possible for you to use the campaign to do these blasts. So let me get my face out of the way. So once the user downloads Local Blast, and they download it just using their phone, or their phone, their email and their phone number. And so they have to be geographically in the blast radius to have these hit them, okay? And so this is their home screen. And so if you see down the very bottom here, the bottom nav, you see home, my voucher, blast, chat, and then profile. And then at the very top, you have this little map icon, and then you have this little blast coin icon here, and I'll be talking about all of that. But as you can see, we have kind of a Netflix format going on. They scroll to the left, both to find the deals that they got hit by, so they can claim them and redeem them, but also their community blast. So the users have up to 10, and they can purchase more with the blast coins. But they have up to 10 blasts they get to use to send messages to each other. Same way. Geographically, it has to be in their area, and they can start conversations. And those conversations are disappearing too. So I'll talk about that in a second. So they scroll, they see a deal that they want. They're like, oh, this is interesting. Let's see what it's about. Okay, if they want to claim it, they claim it. And so if you have 10 vouchers, this takes one away for the moment. Now they have 24 hours to go and redeem it. If they don't redeem it, then that goes back into the fold. It goes back into as an option for someone else to claim. So they claimed it. They saw a little coin animation there. It just means they earned some blast coins, and they hit OK. And so they want to go and redeem it. They go to vouchers. This is the voucher they just claimed. They click on it. Any specific details, right? They get to see how much time's left to be able to claim or redeem the voucher. Any details that you want us to talk about, you can put down here. Like you have to have 2 people or anyone over 18. Whatever it is that's kind of specific to your voucher campaign, we can put that here just so they know what's required in order for them to claim this voucher. And again, there's no purchases like Groupon. You have to purchase the voucher. There's nothing like that, right? So I can redeem, and I get coins. And so by design, one of the really great things about Local Blast is because we just have a low, once a month monthly fee to be a part of it. We're not cutting into your revenue. There's no expensive ads. This might even potentially replace the paid ads that you've been running. And so you're able to save more profit goes to you or back to you. And that way you're able to design, better marketing campaigns that benefit you and benefits your customers. And so that's one of the appeals of why users are going to be using this too. They know that these deals, they're not going to really be able to find anywhere outside of probably walking literally into your store and seeing your chalkboard, or you have your tabletop displays with your specials, whatever that is. This is the next best thing, right? So you're able to really benefit the users and benefit yourself because you have more control over that, because we're not taking any revenue from you, and you don't have to pay for paid ads. So that's claiming the vouchers. Next is the community blast here. So these are the messages that if I was within that area, they could scroll through and they can respond back to. Okay, it's what that looks like. So if I'm going to go down and hit blast at the bottom there, this opens up the menu of preset messages, okay? And we're going to be probably changing these and seeing which ones are be resonating the most. And the reason we don't want just anyone to be able to send whatever message with these is we want to have intent behind these messages. So people aren't just spamming or sending, all capital R's or whatever people crazy that are crazy out there. They're just going to randomly spam people. We don't want that. We don't want this to be in purpose and intent based. So we have these preset messages that are free that they can choose from. And then if they have, we call them power ups right now, so they can spend, if they have, I only have 30 right now, but if I had 50, I could spend it on a custom message. So they can blast custom messages out, only 140 characters, no images, no videos, no meta links, clickable links. We want to create this simple and intent. Again, we're trying to get people to interact with each other, go places together, etc. And so they can do a custom message if they have 50, they want to spend 50 coins, or they can select one of these preset messages. Hit next. The power up right now that is available. We're gonna roll more out as the app improves and we get feedback. But right now, if you want to double the radius, they're able to do that. They got to spend 100 coins. We'll talk about how they earn coins later on. Here's a preview. This is the estimated reach. So that's something that you'll have as well. You'll be able to see an estimate of how many people in your blast radius will get hit by your voucher campaign. But they have something similar here. They'll see how many people potentially it could reach, because people are, they could be moving. They're not static in their homes, right? They could be walking, riding a bike, driving, etc. Send a blast. Excuse me, view a blast. And now this brings me all of the conversations. And so, in the bottom, if you're going to go back in the bottom nav, if you want to go back to these conversations, that's under chat here. And if I want to go in and I already did that, and type. So I'm just pretending to be someone else, right? So testing. So I respond back, I get blast coins for responding. Now, 2 people could be talking, 10 people, 30, whatever it is. People want to have conversations, but these disappear in 2 hours. Again, we're always looking for feedback on ways to improve from the users and from you, the business owners. But right now, 2 hours seems good because we're trying to incentivize. We're not trying to make this a social app where people can come back and they can ping the DM and the thread over and over. We want this to be disappearing. They want to have conversations. Hey, I'm a data 4, and hey, maybe that museum was awful, and so I'll send out a blast. Hey, looking for recommendations, or hey, the museum, how was the museum? And someone pings back, oh, it was closed, or it was awful, there's a water leak, whatever it is. You can start having those real conversations, but we want to just be instant, get the information, and then they want these to be able to be disappeared, so these disappear on their own. So that's chat, that's the blasts that they're able to use. We talk about the vouchers, claiming, redeeming here, and then let's go to profile. So profile is really basic. Again, this is not designed to be a social app, right? But any bio, we have plans for having super user badges and other things, integrity-led badges, people that only provide really great value in conversations. We have a lot of ideas that we want to make sure we have a bio for, but real simple bio, name, email, and then a little bio. They can add their photo if they want. That's me and my wife there. We have a dark mode, light mode, because people always like those types of differences when you're using their phones. And then we're heavily incentivizing the users to not only recommend their friends to download the app, but also to recommend businesses. And so this is the dashboard, so they can keep track of how many people they invited, how many coins they've earned, how many people actually joined, how many are pending, the rewards that they get if someone refers another user and they sign up, and then the link that they can share. And then same thing for businesses. They get 500 coins if they refer a business and they actually sign up. So we'll be talking a lot about that in our marketing, etc. All right, and so that's a full dashboard, preferences. So right now they're just rough, business categories. But as more types of businesses come come online and join us, we want to give users more control over what types of businesses they want to be blasted by, because we're obviously really optimistic about how successful this will go. So we want to give them, hey, I'm a non-alcoholic, I don't drink, so maybe I don't want to be hit by bars, by voucher campaigns with bars. So they just get more control over, as they're walking, riding, driving, whatever, they get more control over being hit by these voucher campaigns by the businesses that they want. Okay, so right now we're just leaving it pretty generic as we get more and more businesses onboarded, but we want to have them more control, because again, you want people that like your stuff, that can come in, that can afford it, etc. So we want to give them control over that. And again, we want to make sure we're not being too annoying with these blasts. They're getting hit and push notifications over and over and over from people nearby them, but also from businesses. So we like that they have some control over this. And then invite a friend for a business. They just have a copy here, a link for a business, fill it out. That's just a contact form, goes directly to our support, so we know, hey, we had 10 people really want this business, so we'll reach out to the business owner and see if it's something that they're interested in hopping on and trying. Okay, last is the blast coins, and then this little map feature. So blast coins here. So these are the daily tasks that they have completed. These are the streaks, so if they blast 10 times in a row, or if they blast 5 days consecutively, etc., they get certain streaks. Again, we have plans as we iterate this and make this more enjoyable, more gamified for the user. These are the specific ones that they're able to do and earn. So a list like, okay, how do I earn more coins? Here's the list. And these are if you first steps, so like completing your profile, you get coins. Blast coin history, so they get to see how many coins they've earned and spent. And then blast coin store. So again, some of this is kind of a little simple, but we have plans for it as we get feedback. Maybe we'll remove something or add something, but we have a lot of ideas and plans to roll a lot of really fun iterations and features out, both for you as a business owner and for the users. And then last is the map. So if they can go into the map to see where the businesses are, and look, we're in Florida, so heavy tourist state. So they get to see where. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that this business sent me a voucher. I was in their blast radius. They sent me a voucher. Well, where is it located? Well, you can go in and actually see where these businesses are located and see what vouchers that they offer. And when you click into that on the actual app, that actually goes into Google Maps, and so they can find you right away as well. So one of the last things I'll say is, even if no one claims your vouchers, you're still getting, essentially advertising, right? So people are visibly seeing your vouchers, right? Because they can't not. Now, if they filtered your business category out, then obviously they won't get seen. But definitely worth right now for our founder's price is $99 a month, and if you're a founder, it means you are one of the first 50 businesses. I mean, you get that pricing for life. So, so that is the app. So let's walk through the. Make my face a little smaller here. Let's walk through the dashboard here. So just using Planet Fitness, so they are not one of our members. We're just using it to show you what this looks like when we onboard. And we'll be onboarding you and helping you with the voucher campaigns, make sure you fully understand how to create them, etc. Before we'll let you do those by yourself, so you feel confident. So your business address, your name, you have to be a brick and mortar. We're not doing food trucks. Subscription plans, so founders $100 a month, and then we'll eventually roll out the gold and then the platinum. Probably not sold on those names, but you want to select one here, create a business, boom, Planet Fitness. So I want to go back to businesses, and I want to create a voucher campaign now, right? So I want to go into Planet Fitness, create campaign title. So $10 off campaign testing Now let's do dollar off. So $20 off all summer. Voucher title. Oh, that's the amount. 20. Boom, title, testing. Category, this is health. Let's do health. And you can, how many do you want to claim? And so this can run for an entire month if you want, or it can be just a week. So you can build 4 voucher campaigns per month. So you can have that run, and you can choose how many you want people to have access to claim. How long do you want this to be, them have access to it? So if I put 6 hours, this would be up for until all the vouchers are claimed. Then it won't show up. But if they got hit by a voucher campaign, they got blasted, then this would be available for them to claim for 6 hours, because I chose 6 hours, right? So you get control over that. Those of you that want to something ultra exclusive, 18 holes of golf come up, and you are giving a crazy discount on that. So if you purchase a club, I'm not a golfer, so I apologize. But if you purchase a club, then you get free 18 rounds, whatever that is. Maybe you only want that open for 3 hours or 1 hour, and you only want, 4 people to be able to claim it, right? So you get to, again, get a lot of options when it comes to building these things. Browse files. You can upload an image. Obviously, I highly recommend you do. All right, so I apologize. The last photo wasn't optimized. So yes, this is Planet Fitness, and this is a pizza. That doesn't make sense, but I just want to show you that that's where you do that. And this is the scheduled time. So this is when you get to choose when these blasts go out. So Friday. That's when I'm filming this Friday. Select the business. So if you have multiple locations, you could choose multiple locations. Add a schedule. The schedule that I just chose, and hit next. And if all that looks good, you want to hit create campaign. Yes, and boom, that shoots out the blast. And we're gonna have it. We're gonna be able to. If you always wanted to go out at 8 a.m. every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you'll be able to select that, like Google Invites, Google Calendar. You will have that option, so you're not going in. So you have 60 blasts you can use in a month. You don't have to go into each individual one unless you want to. You can have them go off automated. All right. Now when so let me refresh real quick, and I should see the pizza blast here, because that's within my blast radius. There it is. All summer. Boom. $20 off. Planet Fitness. Teasing me with the pizza. I feel like they're making fun of me. And then I can go in and claim it, etc. And that is pretty much it on how to create a campaign. Pretty simple, right? And again, we're looking for feedback always to make this better and easier to use. And how do you claim it? Well, they come and show you that they claimed it. You hit redeemed on their phone, and that right now is how we are doing things. We'll probably evolve that into a specific code, etc. And then, of course, the dashboard, you'll be able to see metrics on how many people your campaigns hit, how many people claimed it, how many people redeemed it, and also you'll be able to see an estimate of how much money you've earned, revenue you've earned. So, if, given the pizza example, maybe normally a pizza is $20, but you gave 20 people $10 off, right? And so you came in, you earned that revenue where they might not have even known you had that deal. So you earned that discount deal, but also maybe you upselled them, whatever, right? So you brought people in, and that's the main goal. And again, whether people claim and redeem, you're getting seen by the locals for the low monthly fee right now for $100 if you're one of our founders. All right. This is 20 minutes. Thanks for sticking with me to the end. Really hoping that I get to meet you in person, whether it's through a live call or I can drop by. I'm in Town and Country, West Chase area is where my house is. So this is a 13-year dream, and I'm really excited to launch this and for you to be a part of it. All right, thank you.